Hey guys, welcome back to Kelly's Creations. I'm so glad you're here. Today, unfortunately, is our last Halloween DIY for the season. I'm so sad. I love doing Halloween DIYs. But we're going to start fall next week, and I'm super excited for that too. So using these little pumpkin picks, I guess you would call them. Not sure, they're on like wires. I just pulled that wire off and I pulled the stems off. This is the easiest project out of the three. If you just want to take some of your fall pumpkins, add a little pizzazz to them for Halloween, this is the easiest way to do this. Now I'm showing you with the small pumpkins, but this could so easily be done with larger pumpkins as well. So I cut some of that spooky spider web ribbon, mesh ribbon that they have at Dollar Tree. They have it in orange and I think silver and purple. And I'm just cutting it down to size. I'm putting it on the top of this pumpkin. And at first I wasn't sure if I wanted to stack a couple, but then I'm like, nope, I'm just gonna put the stem back in. If you give the stem a little turn, it kind of scrunches that up a little bit, and boom, you have fall pumpkins turned into Halloween. And to go back to fall, all you have to do is take this mesh off. Remove the stem, remove the mesh, boom. You go right from Halloween to decorating your pumpkins for fall, which I absolutely love. Just sprucing up some fall decor for Halloween, especially if you're not super big into decorating for Halloween. This gives that little spooky flair to it without going all out, and it's easily removed to go right back to fall. So absolutely love that. With the white one, I put the purple mesh on it, gave it a little turn. See how it just scrunches right up? And then just add these to one of the Dollar Tree crates. Boom, you're done. You added a little spooky decor and take it off and use it for fall. Absolutely love that you can use it for both seasons. You can use this mesh, like I said, for bigger pumpkins as well. Just cut a bigger piece. And it's so simple and easy. But look at that. It kind of just elevates those little pumpkins. And in a few minutes, I'll show you what it looks like in the crate and how cute that is as well. Now, if you wanted to go one step further, you could paint the crate black. But if you want to stick within what we discussed earlier, this crate being neutral goes right back to fall. So look how cute that is, just by adding a little bit of ribbon. So the next project, I was inspired by this pink pumpkin at Big Lots with white skeleton hands holding the top of it. And I thought, oh, that would be so cute in a miniature form. So I just took two of the skeleton hands. You get like a pack of 6, I think, from Dollar Tree. I had these already, so I didn't take them out of the package. I think there was 6. But I painted the skeleton hands front and back in white. Now, this little pumpkin is one of those pumpkins that has the clip on it. You get 3 of them for $1.25 now. I took a little crochet hook and stuck it in the hole where the stem would be, and grab my pink paint. Now, you guys know I love happy accidents, and wait and see what the happy accident was. So I'm painting it pink, okay? And I knew it was going to take a couple coats for this acrylic paint to stick to this pumpkin. So in between coats, of course, I grabbed my heat gun. And a hair dryer will work just as well, okay? But sometimes as I'm crafting and kind of in listening to music or thinking about life, whatever, I'm in my head, I'm not paying attention how close my heat gun gets, okay? And you got to be careful with that, baby. That is hot. And you get too close to a project, and we've all seen it, it'll start bubbling, okay? So yeah, I'm da-da-da-da-da-da-da, heat this up, dry the paint, and I'm noticing I'm too close. And my pumpkin is bubbling up like crazy. But, oh my gosh, I loved it. I loved the look it was giving this. So I decided to put another coat of paint on and got real close again because I wanted those bubbles. Those bubbles made this look unique and different and not just, you know, a smooth little pumpkin. This pumpkin is going to have skeleton hands on it. It needs to look a little different. So I decided, yes, there's one with the bubbles, there's one without. I like the bubbles better. So on the second pumpkin, I got real close again and bubbled that baby up and did 2 coats of pink as well. So I got my skeleton hands cut down a little bit. I just used my cutter for that, you saw. And I cut up just a little bit off the bottom of it. And then I used hot glue and I glued these 2 beauties together. And then I'm going to use hot glue and I'm going to come in and glue the hands on top as well. And this would be so cute on a bigger pumpkin. I am trying to use what I have instead of buying more. I've kind of gone crazy with my craft supplies, so I need to use what I have. And what I had was small pumpkins. So, and I had small little skeleton hands. But like I said, you can make this a bigger version. Now, if you heat up those little skeleton hands, you can bend them. And that's what I did there. I heated them up with my heat gun and I kind of bent them because I want them kind of going around the pumpkin. I cut the other one down to size. I'm going to do the same things. See, when you cut them, they fit perfect together. I used my heat gun, heated these puppies up, and bent them to fit the pumpkin. So stinking cute. Oh my gosh. Then all you got to do is add a little ribbon to the top. And I opted to not put the stem back in. I grabbed one of my seashells that was black and white and gray, and I put that as the stem. I love the white and the black and the silver with the white skeleton hands. I love the seashell stem. And if you have a little bit of hot glue in the middle where they're attached, just take a little pink paint once that glue is dry and go over it. And that will hide all of your little hot glue. Since the pumpkin is bubbled up from the heat gun, the hot glue kind of blends in. And look how stinking cute that is. It's so cute. It's so different. I absolutely love it. And instead of me paying like $15 at Big Lots, I did that for under $2. Now my next one is just a cute little sign. This one is a little more spooky and eerie than the other two. But yeah, you know, you gotta have something kind of spooky for Halloween, right? So I took the sign apart. I just took the hanger off of the back and I kind of just popped the back out. And I'm gonna use the stickum tiles on this and just redo this sign. I'm gonna use half a pumpkin on the little round piece, and like I said, this is just a more kind of creepy, spooky one because I am gonna use spider web as well. So I don't even know why I was taking this off. You get in the zone and you just do things. I'm ripping the paper off when I'm putting tile on this, so really there was no reason to do that. I bought a whole bunch of these sheets when I saw them because my store doesn't always have them. So you want to kind of cut it down to size, and there's a backing on it where it's adhesive, but it doesn't fully stick together on the tile. So what I do is I just rip that adhesive off. Otherwise it kind of bounces, and we don't want bouncy projects. So see that piece of white? That's the adhesive. I just snip it and I just rip it off, and I only use the tile portion of this, not that adhesive. So then I'm just going to cut it down to size to fit that square. I'm also going to cut some on the circle piece as well. So this is actually spider web. This is not creepy cloth. Creepy cloth is different. Creepy cloth you can drape. This is like webbing where you have to like pull it and kind of separate it. It came with spiders in it. I'm taking the spiders off right now. And there's a lot in this package. Holy smokies. There's a lot. So I'm just kind of grabbing just a little chunk of it. And then you just got to play around with it in your hands. If you want darker spider web, you leave clumps together. If you want it more translucent, then keep pulling. And I'm going to take my pumpkin. I'm going to cut it in half. It's just a little styrofoam pumpkin. And then I'm going to wrap the spider web around it and stick it using school glue. The little circle needed more shine, so I grabbed some of that mesh cloth with the spider webs, and I thought that would be cool to wrap around the tiled circle. Using hot glue to attach it to the back, just to give it a little bit more shine and make it stand out just a little bit more than the backdrop, because they're both tile and I wasn't painting them, which you could. If you grab some black paint and just go over the raised part of the tile, that would be really cute as well. But I just wanted this just to stand out just a little bit more than the back. So I grabbed some more spider web and I'm just using a glue stick to attach it. And you see me use this butter knife a lot. No, we do not use it to eat with. This is a butter knife I stole out of my kitchen. It's only in my craft room and I only use it for crafting. Just to clarify that. I didn't think you guys would think I would use it, but just in case. So I just kind of tack it down with that. I put the block back on. This is the block that came with a sign. And hot glue it back to the center. And then I take my circle and I hot glue that back to the block. That half pumpkin that I wrapped in spider web, I hot glue that to the middle of the circle. And it's so creepy with the spider webs around it. It really changes the look totally. Now, these are the spiders that came with the spider web. I'm going to glue a couple of those down, and I'm going to take my red paint, and I'm going to kind of give them red butts. There's no proper way to say that. So, yeah, it just is to make them stand out more, make them maybe look like a Black Widow spider with the red hourglass on the back. I didn't feel like painting an hourglass, so I just made the whole butt red. And it makes that spider stand out so it doesn't just blend in with the spider web. This is such a stinking cute sign. It's so creepy and spooky, and the picture really doesn't do it justice. It's so cute, much cuter in person. I just couldn't get a good picture of it. It really is a cute sign. These are so much fun. I can't believe Halloween's over. I'm so sad. But come back next week because I have some fall decor for $1.25. You don't want to miss that one. I love y'all. I hope you're having a blessed and wonderful week. And if you got time, click on one of those videos and keep on watching. See y'all next week. Bye, y'all.